What if just 10 minutes a day could change your English forever? Not 10 hours, not a full class, only 10 minutes. Think about it. You brush your teeth every day, right? You drink water every day. You check your phone every day. These small actions shape your life. Now, imagine if English became one of those small actions. 10 minutes. Listening, repeating, shadowing. Step by step, day by day, your English would grow naturally. This is not a dream. This is not theory. It is practice. And today, I invite you to join something powerful, the 30-day Fluent English Challenge. Together, we will listen, repeat, shadow, and build habits. And together, we will change your English. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Fluent English, the podcast. My name is Ethan English, and I am here to be your guide, your coach, and your partner on this journey. Fluency is not magic. It's not a gift. Fluency is a skill, and skills grow with daily practice. That's why this challenge is special. In this video, you will not only listen, you will speak with me. You will shadow my voice. You will practice in real time, and step by step, your English will grow. So take a deep breath, smile, because today is not just another lesson. It's the beginning of your 30-day journey. Mini practice to start. Let's begin right now with practice. Repeat after me, slowly and clearly. I am ready. I can practice every day. 10 minutes can change my English. Good job. See, you have already started. From the very first minute, you are not only listening, you are speaking. And that is exactly what this challenge is about, turning English into daily action. Learning English can feel lonely. Maybe you sit with a grammar book for a few days, and then stop. Maybe you watch a video, but after 1 week, you forget everything. Motivation disappears. You feel tired. You feel alone. I know this feeling because I lived it too. When I tried to learn Spanish years ago, I studied hard for 1 week. I memorized long vocabulary lists, and I told myself, this time I will do it. But after 7 days, my energy was gone. I closed the book, I stopped listening, and I thought, maybe languages are not for me. But the truth was different. The problem was not me. The problem was my system. I tried to learn alone, without support, without structure. And when you learn alone, it is easy to stop. This happens to almost every learner. But here's the good news. When we learn together, everything changes. A challenge creates energy, focus, and support. You are no longer one person learning English. You are part of a team. Think about sports. When people run alone, they often stop. But in a marathon, running with friends, they keep going. The group gives energy. The same is true for English. When you join a 30-day challenge, you see others practicing. They are also struggling. They are also improving. And suddenly, you are not alone anymore. Every small victory feels bigger when you share it. I remember one learner named Ahmed. At first, he studied quietly in his room. He practiced for 3 days, then stopped for 2 weeks. When he tried again, he stopped once more. He told me, "Ethan, I have no motivation." Then he joined our community challenge. Every day, he posted 1 sentence in English. Sometimes it was small. Sometimes it was long. But he showed up. And he saw others show up too. After 30 days, he told me, I didn't want to break the chain. I wanted to finish with my team. That is the power of community. Community gives accountability. Challenge gives structure. Together, they give power. Why does a 30-day challenge work so well? Because of habits. Motivation is short. Habit is long. At the beginning, you feel excited. Yes, I will practice English every day. But after a few days, maybe you feel tired. Maybe you think, I don't have time today. That is normal. Everyone feels it. But when you join a challenge, you keep going. Why? Because your brain learns to expect the habit. Science shows that after about 30 days, a new routine becomes automatic. It is like brushing your teeth. At first, your parents reminded you every night. But now, you don't even think. You just do it. The same can happen with English. Imagine 10 minutes of shadowing every day for 30 days. At first, it feels new. After 1 week, it feels possible. After 1 month, it feels natural. And after 3 months, it feels automatic. That is why this challenge matters. We are not just practicing for 1 day. We are building a habit for life. Mini practice and reflection. Now, let's practice together. Repeat after me. I joined the challenge. I am not alone. We grow together. Habit beats talent. Good job! Now, let's go deeper. I will ask, and you will answer out loud. Ready? Do you often start and then stop learning English? You, yes, I, no, I. Do you feel stronger when you study with others? You, yes, I, no, I. What small habit can you do every day? You, by can, listen, read, speak, write. Excellent. Every answer you give is already practice. Every word you speak is already progress. This is why the challenge matters, because it turns learning into action, and action every day becomes your fluency. Shadowing is a very special technique. It is not just listening. It is not just speaking. Shadowing means listening and speaking at the same time. Imagine this. You hear my words, and at the same moment, you copy them. You do not wait. You do not translate. You simply mirror my voice, like an echo. This is why shadowing is powerful, because it connects your ear, your brain, and your mouth in one single flow. It's like a bridge that joins sound and speech. Think of a child learning to speak. They don't wait. They don't translate. They copy their parents instantly. Intonation, rhythm, even mistakes. That is shadowing in its natural form. And when you use this technique, your English starts to sound natural too. You are not building sentences in your head. You are speaking in real time. You are feeling the rhythm of English. So why does this technique work so well? Because shadowing trains your ear. You hear the rhythm, the melody, and the stress of English. You don't just hear words, you feel music. Shadowing also trains your mouth, your lips, your tongue, your muscles. They begin to move like instruments. Day by day, they remember the sound. Shadowing kills hesitation. You have no time to stop or translate. You just keep going, and your brain learns speed. Shadowing builds confidence. After only a few days, you realize, I can do this. I can speak without fear. Think of shadowing like singing. When you sing along with a song, you don't study the lyrics first. You feel the beat. You copy the melody. And slowly, the song becomes part of you. With shadowing, English becomes part of you. Not just a subject you study, but a rhythm you live. Let me tell you a story. One learner named Sophia wanted to improve her English speaking. At first, she read grammar books. She watched videos quietly. But when she tried to speak, her mouth froze. Then she tried shadowing. Every morning, she listened to an English podcast while making breakfast. She didn't understand every word. She didn't translate. She just copied the sounds. At first, she felt silly. She laughed at herself. But she kept going. 10 minutes a day. After 2 weeks, she noticed something new. She could repeat whole sentences without stopping. After 1 month, she spoke faster, smoother, and more confidently. She told me, Ethan, shadowing feels like music. It feels natural. And for the first time, I enjoy speaking English. This is the power of shadowing. It transforms practice from boring study into real speaking. Mini practice. Beginner shadowing. Now let's try shadowing together. Repeat after me. Short, clear sentences. I listen and I speak. I copy the sound. I don't wait. I don't translate. I speak with confidence. Good job. These are simple lines, but when you repeat them every day, they become your habit. Mini practice, intermediate shadowing. Now let's make the sentences longer and more natural. Repeat after me. I shadow English every day, even when I don't understand everything. Shadowing helps me think in English without stopping. I feel the rhythm, and my mouth follows the sound. With shadowing, I speak faster and more naturally. Excellent. These sentences are longer, but they connect your thoughts, just like real English in daily life. So remember this, shadowing is not about being perfect. It is about being present. It is about using your ears, your brain, and your mouth together. Every time you shadow, you train your fluency. Every repetition builds your confidence. Every sentence is one step closer to natural English. Habit beats talent. Practice beats theory. Shadowing beats silence. That is the power of shadowing. The 30-day plan. Week 1, daily input. The first week is simple but powerful. Daily input. Input means listening, reading, or watching something in English every single day. Not 2 hours once a week, just 10 minutes every day. I remember a learner named Anna. Every morning, while cooking breakfast, she listened to a short English podcast. At first, she understood only a few words. She felt lost. But she kept going, day after day, 10 minutes in the kitchen. After 3 months, she smiled at me and said, Ethan, I can finally understand whole sentences. That is the magic of daily input. It is like drops of water filling a glass, slow, steady, unstoppable. Beginner shadowing. Repeat after me. Short and simple. I listen to English every day. I read one page in English. I watch a short video. I listen to a podcast in the morning. I read before bed. Good job. These sentences are simple, but they are the foundation of fluency. Intermediate shadowing. Now, let's make it more natural. Repeat after me. I usually listen to an English podcast while I eat breakfast. Every night, I read a few pages of an English book. I watch short videos online and repeat the sentences I hear. I learn new words from the subtitles when I watch a movie. Daily input makes me feel connected to English. Now let's practice like a real conversation. Do you listen to English every day? You. Yes, I. What do you usually listen to? You. I usually listen to. Do you read before bed? Yes, I. No, I don't. Excellent. This is how you make input real in your life. Week 2. Speaking out loud. Week 2 is about speaking out loud. Many learners know English in their head, but their mouth is frozen. Why? Because they never practice with their voice. Imagine a musician who only reads notes but never plays the guitar. He knows the music in his head, but his fingers don't know the strings. English is the same. Your brain may know the words, but your mouth needs training. One of my students, David, was shy. He only studied grammar quietly, but then he tried self-talk. Every morning, on his way to work, he spoke out loud. The sun is bright. I feel good. Today I will do my best. After a few months, he no longer translated. He simply spoke. Beginner shadowing. Repeat after me, loud and clear. I speak out loud. I practice English with my voice. I say one sentence every morning. I talk to myself in English. I repeat after Ethan. Great job. Every word you say builds confidence. Intermediate shadowing. Now longer sentences. I usually practice speaking out loud when I walk outside. Every morning, I describe what I see in English. I repeat after a podcast and shadow the speaker's voice. Speaking out loud helps me stop translating in my head. The more I speak, the more confident I feel. Now let's practice conversation. Do you practice speaking out loud every day? You. Yes, I. Do you feel different when you speak aloud? You. I feel confident, happy. Excellent. Every answer is proof that your English is alive. Week 3. Writing reflection. Week 3 is about writing reflection. This does not mean writing a big essay. It means 1 or 2 simple sentences about your day. I remember Sophia. Every night before bed, she opened her notebook. She wrote, "Today I studied for 10 minutes." Or, "Today I felt tired, but I kept going." At first, she thought, This is too small. But after 3 months, she had a book full of sentences. And when she read them again, she said, "This is my life in English." Writing reflection is not about perfection. It is about connection with your thoughts, with your progress, with your language. Beginner shadowing. Repeat after me. I write one sentence in English. I write about my day. I write how I feel. I write before bed. I keep a small English journal. Good work. These short lines build your habit. Intermediate shadowing. Now, longer sentences. Every night, I write one reflection in English before sleeping. I write about what I did today and how I felt. Sometimes I write my goals. Tomorrow I will wake up early. Writing reflection helps me see my progress. My journal is a story of my English journey. Now let's practice conversation. Do you write in English every day? You. Yes, I. No, I. What do you usually write about? You. I write about. How do you feel when you read your journal? You. I feel proud, happy, motivated. Excellent. Your journal is your personal teacher. Week 4. Micro goals and positive environment. The final week is about two powerful habits, micro goals and positive environment. Micro goals are very small targets. I will learn one new word. I will speak one English sentence. I will write one line. One learner, Ahmed, once tried to memorize 50 words in 1 week. He failed and felt frustrated. Then he changed his method. He learned one word a day. After 6 months, he knew almost 200 words and remembered all of them. A positive environment also matters. Surround yourself with English, music, books, podcasts, friends. The language around you becomes the language inside you. Beginner shadowing. Repeat after me. I set small goals. I learn one new word. I speak one English sentence. I practice for 5 minutes. I take one small step every day. Great! These are small steps, but real steps. Intermediate shadowing. Now natural sentences. I set one clear goal every morning to guide my practice. My micro goal today is to learn and use one new word. Small daily goals keep me motivated and focused. When I achieve micro goals, I feel proud and confident. Micro goals make big dreams possible, step by step. Let's practice together. Do you set goals for your English? You. Yes, I. What is your micro goal today? You. Today I will. Do you surround yourself with English? You. Yes, I. How does your environment help you? You. My environment helps me. Excellent. Every answer is a step toward fluency. Now, my friend, it's your turn. You listened to me. You repeated. You shadowed my voice. But fluency does not come only from listening. It comes when you speak. So here is your challenge. Pause this video, take a deep breath, and speak for 1 full minute. Do not wait. Do not translate. Do not worry about mistakes. One clear sentence at a time. Imagine you are talking to me, right here, right now. I am listening to you. I am nodding at your words. You are not just repeating, you are speaking. Remember, the more you speak, the stronger your English becomes. This is your moment. Take it, speak it, own it. Let's start simple. Repeat after me, then add your own details. I wake up at. I eat. I listen to. I practice English by. Tomorrow I will. Good. These are the foundation. Short sentences, clear actions. Now, take one more step. Connect two sentences together. For example, I wake up at 7 and I eat bread for breakfast. I listen to music and I practice English on the bus. You are already building real English. Small steps, strong steps. Now let's practice like intermediate learners. I will give you prompts. Make your answers longer, more natural. Yesterday I. Today I. Tomorrow I will. I feel because. My small English habit is. Great work. Now try to answer in 2 full sentences. Yesterday, I studied English for 10 minutes and I felt proud. Tomorrow, I will practice shadowing because I want to speak faster. This is real communication, not just words, ideas, feelings, habits. Now here's your mini challenge. Describe your whole day in 5 sentences. Start like this. I woke up at. I ate for breakfast. In the afternoon, I. In the evening, I. Before bed, I. Excellent. You just spoke a real story about your life in English. This is fluency. Not perfect grammar, not big words, but clear ideas spoken with your own voice. And every time you do this, it becomes easier. Your words flow faster. Your confidence grows stronger. Now share your progress. Write in the comments, Day 1, I did it. Every comment is proof. Every word is practice. Together, we are building a new habit. Before we finish, let me share a short story. One learner named Maria joined this challenge. At first, she was shy. She only listened. She never spoke out loud. She told me, Ethan, my English is too weak. I am afraid of mistakes. But she decided to try. Every day, 10 minutes of shadowing. Sometimes she repeated while cooking. Sometimes she whispered English sentences while walking. Sometimes she spoke before bed, even when she was tired. After 30 days, Maria smiled and said, "Now I can speak with confidence. I am not perfect, but I am stronger." That is the lesson. Fluency is not about perfection. Fluency is about courage, practice, and small daily steps. So remember this: fluency is not magic. It is not a gift. It is a skill, and every skill grows with practice. One word today, 2 words tomorrow, a whole sentence next week, and step by step your English will become strong. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait for the perfect book or class. Start now. Start with what you have: your phone, your voice, your 10 minutes. Because every sentence you speak is progress. Every mistake you make is proof that you are learning. And every day you practice, you are building a new version of yourself. Habit beats talent. Practice beats theory. Action beats waiting. If this lesson helped you, like this video. Subscribe to Fluent English, the podcast. Comment below. I'm in for 30 days. Your comment is not just a word. It is a promise to yourself. It is proof that you are ready to grow. And come back tomorrow, because tomorrow is another chance to practice, another chance to shine. See you soon, my friend. Together, we will keep growing, one real sentence at a time.